We have the Bow Valley Fiddlers here. Amy, tell me a little bit about the Fiddlers. How much do you love this group?
I love this group so much, and so do the girls. They love performing and getting people in the Christmas spirit.
How many are you?
There's about 12 of us, but the association as a whole has as many kids from 6 to 18 years old.
Now, you guys have a big Christmas event coming up. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, Fiddle Fantasia. It's at the University of Calgary Theatre, December 14th and 15th. You can get your tickets at calgaryfiddlers.com.
Excellent. calgaryfiddlers.com. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, Betty Jo. And you know, there are dozens of groups that are helped by the Calgary Children's Foundation. This is Pledge Day, and we need you to call in now and pledge whatever amount you can afford. 403-974-8255 or online at calgarychildrensfoundation.com. One of those great groups is the Boys and Girls Clubs, and Jeff Dyer is here with us. And Jeff, 35 programs right across the city. You guys do amazing work. Can you give us I know that 35 programs, that's a lot, but give us a brief rundown about what you do.
Sure. So Boys and Girls Club, we serve 18,000 different young people in our city.
Wow.
Basically, our whole goal is to make sure that kids can dream, that they can imagine a future, and we take down any roadblock that stands in their way, whether that be getting them ready for school, making sure they thrive in school, or being there to receive them when they come home at the end of the day.
The need is there, right? I mean, we've already heard many times on many different levels the need to help and provide support for our kids, and you see it every day.
Yeah, so we feel like we can make a transformative difference in the lives of people, generational change, by investing in young people. So thinking about the kids right from the time they're born until the time that they graduate, we're there to make sure that they can thrive, they can dream, and they can be full participants in the city of Calgary.
So important. So what do you do with the money from the Calgary Children's Foundation? How does that work for you?
So we serve 650,000 meals to the kids that we actually are connecting with on a daily basis. And so the money that would come in our doors, we would transform that generosity into full bellies. So we help kids with snacks to get ready for school, snacks in school. We feed them after school, and then we also help these kids learn how to cook on their own so that they can take care of their own nutrition and become remarkably healthy people throughout their lives.
We've had good chat already about the importance of having being able to learn when you've got a full stomach, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not hungry and not concentrating. You're focused and able to do that. But to be able to get the kids involved in learning about the nutrition itself and how to cook, that's amazing.
Well, see, I think our job is actually to help young people become adults. And so you got to give them the skills that they can do whatever it is that they need when they're taking care of their own lives. And so food insecurity, so making sure that they're full is great, but also helping them learn skills to develop how to create a nutritious meal, how to create a nutritious snack, and take care of their own food is pretty remarkably important.
You know, most of us are so lucky, and it's just shocking to me. My eyes have been opened already this morning on how many kids need help out there. There are a lot of families who just need that extra helping hand.
Yeah, that's right. And the need is actually growing. If you think about the economic conditions that we find ourselves in the city right now, we have more people coming to our doors, and we try to make sure that every kid has exactly what they need, especially those who need us most. And we try to make sure that kids, no matter what their economic background is, that they feel like they belong in our clubs and that they're equal to the people that are in the room.
That's another theme that's come up a lot, is belonging and self-esteem and feeling a part of something. And when that happens, you feel better about yourself. And
That's
you
right.
know, as your goal is to send them off into adulthood, this helps pave the path.
Yeah, so food is simply one tool that we use in our clubs, but really we're talking about something so much bigger. It's belonging, it's full participation in community, it's thriving, and it's well-being. And the Boys and Girls Clubs is much bigger than food, but if you are full or not hungry, or pardon me, you are hungry throughout your day, there's no chance that you're going to dream.
Do you see a lot of these people, these kids coming back in to help out then? I would assume you've got lots of turnover and then they come back in to help this program because it's helped them.
Yeah, indeed. We have kids that stay with us through their entire their whole 0 to 18 life, but we have many of our staff and volunteers who come back to give back because they know that the club's made a huge difference in their lives. It's hard to quantify the transformational change that happens in a person's life when they come to the clubs, but they become lifelong members of the club. But that's belonging.
Give me an example then, if somebody was showing up for the first time, how you would find a spot for them in what you do.
Yeah, so we would welcome them. They would be a part of our club. They'd have a hanger to put their backpack on when they come after school. They'd be a participant in all of our club programming, and most of that's activity-based. And what the kids don't know is we're helping them build relationships with other kids and deal with emotional control and social well-being. They would play the entire time, learn, grow, have a great snack, and they would make sure that when they head home that their parents are there to receive them, and they would left our club just feeling like they had the best afternoon in their life.
And you're set up in all quadrants of the city, and
That's
I think
right.
sometimes we have, a bit of an illusion in our head that there are only certain areas in the city
No.
of Calgary that need help, and that's not a fact.
No, we're in every neighborhood that we can be in, possibly. And in some ways, some of our neighborhoods of greatest need are also the neighborhoods of greatest wealth. And so we just treat kids as equals.
Yeah.
And in any neighborhood we can be, we'll be there to help kids thrive.
What's the wow for you? What's the moment where you go, oh, I love what I'm doing?
You know, I actually feel like I have the best job in the city of Calgary. I love coming to work and seeing our staff care about young people and see them as human beings. I love seeing kids graduate, being able to do something that they never would have been able to even dreamed earlier. When they get a job for the first time, we were there to help them out. When they find housing and security as adults, we know that we were there to help them out. It's easy to go to work and know that my life is making a small difference in hopefully thousands of lives.
I wish you could see how you lit up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish that
It's
you at
really
home could
beautiful.
see how you lit up, because that is obviously joy in what you do. Continued success.
Thank you.
Helping the kids in our community, every quadrant of our community. Jeff Dyer with the Boys and Girls Clubs has been around forever. They're making a difference. They're evolving with the needs and making a huge difference. Great to have you in, Jeff.
Thank you.
We're thrilled we're able to help yet another one of the groups, right? Boys and Girls Clubs. Here's how you do it. You dig deep on this tough time in your world, but you can help make a difference. 403-974-8255 is the number to call. Thank you. I hear a phone ringing.
Yeah, I love that sound.
I thank you for that. But there's great ways to do it. We got some pledges too, Kent, and a couple we can rattle off.
We do indeed, and what a remarkable interview, and just the need and how people are helping. I just am blown away by that, so it's phenomenal. We have Paul Schaller for $150 this morning. We have Teresa Bushman for $20. We also have Sharon Redmore for $50 this morning, with a challenge to all her friends to donate as well and really help out. Lloyd Anderson for $25 in honor of Uncle Joe, who loved to donate to children's charities.
Love
Hold
that.
that thought, Kent, because we're
Fantastic.
going to make Jeff sing for his supper here. So you can read two for us here, Jeff, and
Sure.
and help us out as well.
I want to thank Mitchell and Kevin Telford, who gave $100.
Nice.
And Lauren Kemp, who also gave $100. Thank
Very
you.
nice.
$200. You just heard why you're making a difference. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Kent. And it's 9:17. We'll take a break and be back in a sec.